let's meet our next feature guest.
Our next guest is definitely not your average Joe.
Hey, Joe. Why can't people just be kind?
A celebrated journalist and commentator. He's featured on TV, radio, news, and he's back with a new podcast, The Real Story.
I'll give you everything you need to know to go into the weekend across the yarns that Australians are talking about.
Please welcome Joe Hildebrand.
I like that. I like that throaty new promo. The real story.
Yeah.
You thought your stories were real before. Wait till you see how real they are now.
And you got a bit of the ugly kid Joe, just good measure. You like that?
I like that. Thank you. Finally, and celebrated. Who's celebrating me? I love being a
everyone.
celebrated.
We had
I see, so every time I leave the room, everyone just starts popping and going, "Yay! How good was that journalism?"
No, we had Jessica Rowe in yesterday.
She actually said to say a huge hello to you.
Yep.
God love. Well, she has my number. She could just
It's easier,
Anytime just reach
easier to
out.
do it via people.
I think it's I mean, it's.
But she was just singing your praises,
I adore her.
celebrating
She
you.
is so lovely.
Love her so much.
Because I spent 7 years sitting next to her, and I'm like, sooner or later, I'm going to break her. I'm going to crack her. The veneer will disappear. This
Yeah.
smiley, happy, lovely, caring,
Yeah.
kind to everybody,
That never
animals,
happened.
children, and just nothing. It's like it's turtles all the way down. It's just more and more loveliness. You get to the bottom of her, and there's a rainbow.
Oh my gosh,
I
a
think it's
genuinely
so
nice
annoying.
person.
That's what's so funny about our industry is you have the most unlikely friendships.
Yes.
But there's no way when you were at school that you and Jess Rowe would ever be friends.
No. Well, I'm pretty sure Jess Rowe was like hanging with all the cool kids, and I was just sort of walking around the oval in circles by myself.
Well, actually, I found out something about you because we both like our music. Well,
Yes,
obviously
we do.
Ricky does too.
We do.
Okay. I'm here too, guys.
We all like our music, but I saw this on your Instagram and I was a bit disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Do we have it?
Oh no,
Do we have it?
what have you done?
Do we have it? Jermaine, do we have it?
Wouldn't be the first time someone was disappointed by something they saw on my Instagram.
No, this is the most
You
recent.
think that's bad? You should see the Snapchat.
This is the most
Oh, really?
recent.
Yeah.
We're up to hear that Oasis is reforming. Another great reason to listen to the Blur back catalogue.
Boom! Mic drop.
Yes, I
Yeah,
went
that's
there.
right.
What's happening there? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you people? We've had this. You were there in the 90s.
Yeah.
You know what happened.
Yeah.
There was a war.
Yes.
And Blur won.
Can you explain
and
it to me? Because
No,
I
wait,
don't
wait.
understand this
Okay.
cool.
But I like Blur, but Oasis are reforming. I got my tickets. I got tickets. I waited in the queue.
Did you really, or did
I
the
really-
promoter
no,
just say Tim Blackwell?
No
here are
way.
your free
They had
No
the
way.
windows open,
Okay.
the whole thing.
So you were sitting there going refresh.
No, that's a rookie
You don't
error.
do that.
No, you don't do that.
because then it blocks you.
Stop it. Yeah, I just did it. I got in.
Just did it,
refreshes
just like that.
It like gives you a new place in the queue if you refresh.
Yeah, right.
Don't do that.
because, yeah.
All right, well,
So this is why I stay home with all the other Blur supporters.
lay the law. Well, it was
Tell
really
me-
it was
So-
City versus the Blue Collars, really, wasn't it?
So it was, and I've become obsessed. I'm middle aged now, in case anyone didn't know, and I'm just falling apart. And I found myself just doing these ridiculous kind of deep dives into all the bands that I liked when I used to be cool. And yes, I was. And
So not like Hanson and the Spice Girls.
the Hanson are fantastic. Mbop is a fantastic
Isn't
song,
it?
and Spice Girls spice up your life. If you are not up shaking your moneymaker to that,
Right?
awesome. And too much. I
Oh,
mean, that is
too
of something is not enough.
Yes, Joe.
Yeah, so beautiful song, very poignant too. Listen to the lyrics. But point being,
I will on the way
Blur, but Blur are just clearly so much better than Oasis. But they just never got. They are. Even Noel Gallagher admitted. He says, "I just get a Beatles song, change a couple of chords around, and away we go." And that's great. Like Wonderwall, would be an awesome Beatles B-side. That's right.
so
yeah,
interesting.
I dropped that. But the thing is, it gets so I dropped that. So I do it right, and Blur's amazing. Like Blur, they actually did a thing where they both released singles on the same day to see which one would sell better. Which one, and it was hepped up. That was one of those headlines. It was on the front page of all the red tops in the UK, and Blur actually won. They won with Country House.
Did they?
We got a house, a very big house in the country.
That's not like Park Life, is it? That's different. Oh, your Country House.
Yeah, but they seem to have a lot
Park
of real
Life,
estate
country,
themes.
domain.com.au.
So this is the other thing, right? But Blur is, and I've been like, I thought we all liked Blur, and when I was at uni, we liked Blur. And it's the Beatles and the Stones, because the Blur was the middle class kids, and in all their video clips, they're trying to big up how working class they are, and he puts on this full on Cockney East End accent and everything. Whereas Oasis is the actual genuine, the real working class proper, get on it, punch the shit out of each other, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And all their video clips are like in black and white and try to show how thoughtful and sophisticated and deep and meaningful they are.
I love that.
It's amazing. And so it's just done my head in. But no, I'm sticking with Blur.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, but Blur didn't need to reform, But
they're gorillas now.
This is all we were waiting for, because the other thing I was always thinking is that Noel and Liam have been having Sunday lunch every month for the last 10 years going, wait till we drop this on everyone.
How funny is this?
Yeah, because they used to hate each other because they were sleeping with each other's girlfriends, doing each other's heroin and drinking each other's beers.
That's exactly right.
Not really heroin, but you know what I mean.
Didn't anyone tell them they had enough? They could all do their own drugs.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. You've got enough.
Drugs.
You're a millionaire. You can afford your own drugs.
Your own.
This is how cool Blur is. They did a documentary on how they don't do drugs anymore. Remember that?
I don't like them anymore.
Super cool.
Yeah. That's just so annoying.
Anyway,
I can't trust anyone who's not a manic depressive and anyone who doesn't do at least some kind of mine.
Hang here with us for a second. We're going to play Quick Draw.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
You've lost both times you've been here for Quick Draw.
I think I've
How
lost
did that happen?
I believe, if
too
memory
smart for
serves,
your own good.
no, that's not it at all. I believe I've lost every single game I've ever played on this radio station ever.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
That's Canada's Blur and Oasis. No, we can't. No wars during Stick season.
No, it's 6 season.
I can't believe you were just finding out off air about Joe's poor diet.
Yes. I didn't realise.
Yeah, it's a miracle I'm still here.
Well, you were just saying that you love just like you basically have the diet of a 13-year-old boy.
There was one night I did like it's a struggle for me to find enough nights between KFCs, so it's a legitimate kind of choice.
Oh yeah.
So there was one night. So there was 1 week, 4 nights. I did KFC, Hungry Jack's, Red Rooster, and then I'm back to KFC. But I've just had Red Rooster. So what do? KFC Wicked Wings, because that's a totally different meal.
You're like living my dream. I wish I could eat like that.
Yeah,
I wish I could. You look amazing for just eating absolute rubbish all the time.
I cannot get fat. I have an incredibly fast metabolism.
You run everywhere as well. If I don't see you running over the Anzac Bridge, it's not a day.
I know, but I do run. But even before then, for some reason,
Lane 3.
So usually there's a couple of cops after me, and I'm carrying a CD player. But it's just one, and I've got every vice under the sun. Like I've done every bad thing under the sun. I only do legal bad things these days because I've got a reputation to
Pikes and Crown Lager.
And but it just doesn't. Like I went to the dentist. So my dentist tells me you've got to start sculling your wine because the wine you're drinking is making your teeth really acidic and it's lingering on your teeth.
You leave it in your mouth for too long.
See, this started out as an ad for Pikes, and now it's not an ad for Pikes.
She actually said, I know it's nice to sip the wine, but now you have to scull it. And then she laughs as though she's joking. I'm like, skull wine.
When you go to a restaurant, like you must be a nightmare to go to a restaurant with, unless it's like
that is an academic
eating in at
point.
McDonald's
you don't go to
or
restaurant. I don't go to restaurants.
What about at his 40th? Ricky, at his 40th, he had a kebab stand at his 40th in the backyard. Remember, that was the best.
That's a restaurant.
That's a restaurant. Garlic sauce is your Voudemont.
Thank you. Not all heroes wear capes.
Oh my gosh!
The real story with Joe Hildebrand, the podcast.
The dream. You can live it.
Is available now to download wherever you get your podcasts. Let's go to our old friend Anthony Albanese. He was on this show yesterday.
Oh, what a guy.
I know you had a connection with him yesterday as well. Here he is with the rules for Quick Draw.
I'm Anthony Albanese and these are the official Quick Draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
You're playing. I really want to play, Joe, bro.
I don't get it. Am I getting a tax cut or not?
Oh, no, because you've seen the questions.
I haven't looked at the questions.
Give me the questions and you play.
You sure?
Oh, my God, this is so fun.
I just want to play you because...
This is so fun.
Because we'll have a practice question and then we'll come back. But I haven't looked at the questions. They gave them to me to look at and I haven't.
Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Have you ever played?
Yeah.
Have you?
What does it begin with?
Oh, gosh, I didn't even know how to read this bloody sheet.
This is why I don't win. So you get a letter.
Okay, this is the practice question. You get you explain it. You explain it.
Albo, just explain it. Ricky will give a category.
He also
and a
explained
letter.
the tax cuts, and no one gets that either. You know,
Ricky will give a category and a letter, and then the first person to yell out gets a point. Yeah.
Okay.
Practice question.
This is the practice question.
Okay.
Name something you'd blame for not doing your work, starting with D.
The dog ate it.
Dear wife.
Tim. Dog ate it.
good.
There you go. But yeah,
So we're doing phrases now?
Dog ate it. Joe Hildebrand's here. We'll play quick draw for real. I'm going to play him.
you're going to play. This is so much fun.
This is kind of confrontational now. I'm not used to fighting men.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Ben Lee Mabel coming up next. It's Smallsy in the surgery from LA tonight. Joe Hildebrand's here.
Yes, I am.
Wonderful time.
I can confirm that.
And we've really flipped the script here.
We've been throwing the rule book out all day.
We have, and
In
this
fact,
is
it started
so
yesterday.
fun. Tim's playing
I don't like
quick draw.
change. I don't like
Well,
change.
neither does
All
he, but
change
he's
is bad.
really welcoming
Normally
it.
I don't.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
Yeah, Joe Hildebrand is here. Your podcast, Real Story with Joe Hildebrand. Available to download wherever you get your podcasts. I really enjoyed the Larry Emder episode.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a highlight. Basically, podcasting, I discovered, is just hitching your wagon to people who are more famous than you.
100%. That's why I got Missy Higgins
That's
on
right,
last week.
exactly. That's
Perfect. Missy can do the work.
I know,
Thank you
your
very much.
podcast is fantastic as well.
People doing great things.
Is there anyone who doesn't have a podcast?
Me.
You don't have...
Oh, the Ricky Lee, Tim and Joe
Oh,
podcast.
and no, we do.
Dirty
We
Bit.
have a new little podcast that goes up under Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. It's called Dirty Bit, and it's all the filthy stuff that I bring to the
Nice.
show that I can't say on air because of broadcast codes.
See? So you do have a podcast.
Yeah, this is it.
This is
Dirty
good.
Bit. All right, we better get to it because
Okay.
you're running the
I'm
race
running
today
the show, but
and scoring.
I can't do both of those
Yeah.
things. Oh my gosh! Okay, I
feel very confused.
I'm scoring.
I'm playing Joel.
The girls are going to
You mean
help
Joe?
me. Joel's doing
Ultimately,
Joe.
Tim will exercise his discretion.
And in that case, Ricky
Yeah.
shall exercise
Don't
her
we have to get Elbow in to redo the
discretion.
grab
I
then?
feel like we can all, kind of.
I'm lost.
Get
We're going
the
on
idea
Instagram Live
that-
as well.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
we're going on Instagram Live. This is a big
Do you know
deal.
what that is?
Yeah, it's kids with influencers and slide into my DMs.
Why are you doing gang signs, Joe?
Okay, we're live now. We're live now. Go.
Okay, so we're going to start playing. This is the first question. Are both of you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. That's what it says on the sheet. Name an entree dish starting with P.
Peas.
Pasta.
Peas?
Yeah.
You can have peas as an entree dish.
Big
Why not?
peas was in there.
Okay, so
Don't
that's
judge
1
me.
point for Joe.
Yeah, pasta.
Oh my gosh.
Give peas
Joe.
a chance. Oh, that was terrible.
That was
It's like
brilliant.
Tourette's. I just can't stop myself.
Peas. I love peas. Okay, question number 2. Name a beverage starting with B.
Beer.
Oh, I think we're going to need an instant replay for that.
No. Really?
That
What
was
about-
both of you were in it exactly
What
at the
about the
same time.
enthusiasm though?
You had a lot more enthusiasm, a bit more gusto in
Well, I've
your
been here
voice.
since 4.
It was like
Oh, okay,
He
it's
rocked
such a
up at
hard job.
5:30.
Such a hard job.
Here we go. Here's the replay.
beer.
As Joe.
That was me. Oh
my God.
Thank you
Okay.
very
Tim,
much.
big
I
loser.
might have my feet up.
What does this tell us?
Tim's a loser. I think that's what it tells
I
us.
didn't want to say it, but
There you go. I did. Okay. Question number 3. Oh my God! Look at you! Look at you! Like waiting and standing
I know,
there
come
with your
on, just do it,
hands
just do
crossed,
it.
you little cutie. Question number 3. Name something you would shake starting with P.
eat off. Oh no, pea. Patootie.
Pasta bake. Oh, what?
Well, you came in with it off first, which is not a correct answer because it didn't start
No,
with P. And then
that's
you said
technically
patootie.
correct.
Shake your patootie?
I didn't
Is that what
say
you
I
said?
said
I said
Pasta bake.
patootie.
Oh, you said
I said pasta bake. I reckon you can shake
He said
pasta bake.
pasta bake. You can shake it when you pull it out of the oven and you
Yeah,
just
I
want to
know,
shake it a little bit just to
That's
get the juices
that's what
all
people mean when they say
congealed.
shake and bake.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
Pasta.
So
2
sorry.
answers, by the way.
2 points
so
to Joe,
sorry.
1 to Tim. Question number 4. Name something you would find on an island starting with C.
Coconuts.
Oh, this is a good game. Tim Blackwell.
Do I say coconuts or
I was thinking of Love Island.
you say coconuts?
Yeah, you can take they come on
coconuts
from a
is one of
coconut
the-
tree.
There was coral, crabs, cliffs, caves.
Yeah, there's a lot of
etc.
crabs on Love Island.
Yeah, they got to sort that out. They really have
What's
to
the
sort that
score,
out.
Ricky?
I need
It's 2 points apiece. What does that mean, Tim? I don't know.
yet, nothing yet. No,
Okay,
nothing
good.
yet.
Just
It
checking.
means-
Okay, thanks, everyone. Now, question number 5. Name something you would find in your bedside table starting with T.
Toothbrush.
Tinea cream.
Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Tim Blackwell,
love
tinea
it.
cream.
You want the
Does
truth
it work
or not?
for you?
Just saying.
You've got the cream beside the bed. Okay, well, 3 points
Well,
to
you
Tim.
know. You don't want to get cold.
2 points to Joe. You have to get this.
So I have to get this from my
You have to get this.
This is why I can't handle.
But you can.
I can't handle it.
I can't handle
I don't know. I have nothing to say. I just
I know,
wanted
it's
to wait
so
to play
weird.
it.
I know, now you know how
Can
it
we get
feels.
Albo
and then
back? I just need a quick
Yeah, wait, Albo.
recap
Bit
of
of
it.
Wow. There you go. Thank you, Albo.
Bit of reassurance
Okay,
from
go.
our one Prime Minister. Okay,
Yeah,
this
go.
could be it.
Okay.
Question number 5.
Yep.
Name. Oh, no. I just ruined it.
Is the answer name?
Tinny, it was the same one. It was the last question. I
this is
screwed that
good.
one up.
This is fun.
This is really good. Okay, here we go. Question number 6.
The live idol shows are going to be cool.
Well, I have auto cue and producers and people that people that don't just hand me a sheet 1 second before we're doing something
Can't
that
wait for
I've
the
never
Idol
done
live shows.
before.
Yeah. Name a
done that
novice
heaps.
host beginning with R.
Okay, question number 6. Name something that would make you wet, starting with S.
Shower!
Congratulations, Tim.
I just.
Right on.
Oh! I was going to say, good sportsmanship. And
I
then
just,
you
I just feel like that was
ruined it.
deliberately manipulative. Like,
Okay,
you know,
one more time.
Oh,
You dirty
I mean,
dog.
like, obviously.
No, that's not fair. Good luck with the podcast. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's going to go great now. Yeah, love you too. Whatever.
He's reading Balzac and looking at Prozac. It's a helping hand that makes you feel wonderfully blind. Oh, it's a century's remedy for the faint at heart. Star tricycle lives in a house, a very big house in the country. He's got a fog in his chest, so he needs a lot of rest in the country. Doesn't drink, smoke, laugh, takes herbal baths in the country.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel. On Nova.